Well, the year's drawing to a close, and, well, I ranked up all my top 10 films of this year, so yeah, stick around. Hello there, YouTube, my friends. So, it's another top 10 video. This time, it is my top 10 movies of 2017. Before we get this underway, I just want to throw out a few honourable mentions to some films that didn't make the cut. And before we also start again, these are all my personal opinions. None of you have to agree with them. Let me know your top 10 in the comment below. So, my honourable mentions go to The Hitman's Bodyguard, Spider-Man Homecoming, Baywatch, Atomic Blonde, The Mummy, Logan Lucky, 47 Meters Down, Dunkirk, Daddy's Home 2, A Bad Mom's Christmas, The Man Who Invented Christmas, Happy Death Day, and Flatliners. So those are all my honourable mentions, so let's get down to the top 10 movies of my top 10 movies of 2017. So, kicking us off at number 10, we have Split. Yes, M. Night Shyamalan is back again with another film with more suspense and more twists. Now, before the visit, I was thinking after Unbreakable, he can't make a good film for the life of him. But hey, I think he slightly won me back over with Split. Not only that, it turned out to be some sort of sequel to Unbreakable, and I heard they're working on a crossover with that. Okay, so that was number 10. Number 9 was Jigsaw. Well, this was the 8th installment of the Saw franchise, and after a while of hearing about it, it finally got made. The traps and that, pretty much same old, but the twist I absolutely loved. It was phenomenal. Tobin Bell, he did a great job too acting in this. Number 8 is Justice League. Yes, DC's answer to the Avengers. In fact, they were around before the Avengers. So, the past 4 films had been leading up to this. It was okay. It wasn't the best superhero movie of the year, but hey, I enjoyed this one. I loved that they brought Superman back. I loved the whole after credits scene. Yeah, this was a great film and that, but there are some better films on this list. So, moving on, we have at number 7, The Disaster Artist. I did not hit her. It is not true. It is bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Yes, The Disaster Artist, the true story based upon the making of the film The Room. Basically how Tommy Wiseau made the film. And it starred James and Dave Franco, and it was directed by James Franco. I thought this was a great film, and even though The Room is probably one of the worst films ever made, I've seen it, I thought it was quite funny, but, I thought this was, a great film, a great biopic, and James Franco did a great job as Tommy Wiseau. In fact, he became Tommy Wiseau. Okay, number 6, we have War for the Planet of the Apes, the 3rd installment in the Planet of the Apes prequels, and this was the final chapter for Caesar, which I thought was sad, but hey, they were great films, and they are making a 4th prequel. I don't know what's going to be happening in that or anything yet, but, we'll see. We'll have to wait a couple of years. But yeah, War for the Planet of the Apes, absolutely brilliant. Not as good as Rise and Dawn, but still, I love this one. Next, at number 5, we have Logan, the latest about the 10th, the 9th installment of the X-Men franchise. Well, it was the 3rd and final installment of the Wolverine trilogy. Hugh Jackman gave a great final performance as the role that made him the star we know now. And yeah, this got the long-deserved R rating it deserved, and it was great. I really enjoyed it, and it was sad towards the end, but You know, Hugh Jackman said he's all in favour of his role being replayed by someone else, but you know, it's just won't be the same without him. Anyway, moving on in the top 5, we have at number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Soundtrack, not as good, but the story, quite good, very good. In fact, I enjoyed this one a lot. You know, Chris Pratt and all the other guys and that, Baby Groot looking cute and everything. Yeah, I enjoyed this. It was the 15th installment in the MCU. Okay, number 3, it is Wonder Woman. Yes. I saw this for my birthday and I loved this film. I absolutely fell in love with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and yeah, it took about 4 films for the DCU to get going, but I think, you know, Wonder Woman gave it the boost it needed. I just hope they can make more films like that in the future, you know, like with the Batman and stuff, but up to now my favourite DCU movie is Wonder Woman, and it is at number 3. Okay, number 2. Now, this was my favourite superhero movie of this year, but it's my second favourite film of this year, given my number 1 spot that took it from it, and that is Thor Ragnarok, the 17th installment in the MCU, the 3rd film in the Thor franchise, and I love this one. Definitely the best Thor film ever made, because the other 2 I didn't think much of. But for me in this one, Hulk stole the show. I love the comedic, comical banter between the 2. It was a great 3rd film, and I can't recommend it enough. I love the colours. I love Jeff Goldblum in this film. He was just so awesome. So yeah, that was number 2, Thor Ragnarok. So coming in at number 1, does it need saying? It's Star Wars. Star Wars, end of. Star Wars The Last Jedi. You know, I saw this film very recently, and, you know, did it live up to expectations? Yes. Was it as good as The Force Awakens? Probably not, but still, I was happy to see this film get done, and I watched it. I cannot wait to see what episode 9 has in store, even though we got about another 2 years before that one. We still get another spin-off in between in 2018 with the Han Solo film coming out in May, from what I've heard. But yeah, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, is my number 1 pick. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this top 10. What are your top 10 favourite films of 2017? Let me know all that down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you're new here. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. So until next time, all my social media links down below, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So until next time, goodbye friends, goodbye. Finally.